Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today we have another episode of How to Deck Build, and let's get a spin in and let's see what we grab. We are going to be grabbing Chaos Dragons. Chaos Dragons are weird. Chaos Dragons. So, Chaos Dragons is interesting because it's more of a thing that is based around stuff like Pulsar Dragon and Dark Flare, and their main card that was there was Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern was one of the cards that everyone used because it just searched everything in the deck. Now, Chaos Dragon's been weird over the past few days or the past few years because we've had new introductions like Darkest Diablos, and also other introductions like Chaos Space and all that. So Chaos Space is one of the more mandatory ones because we want to get to our higher level ones. Also Black Dragon, White Dragon. These pretty much replaced Eclipse Wyvern as a whole at this point because it gets you another dragon. So that's quite nice. Now, one of the main stead staples is Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Even with its errata, it's still a pretty powerful card. And afterwards, we're going to need other things. Maybe like a Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Chaos. Let's just look at some of the Chaos Creator. One Chaos Valk. And I would say to get get some darks in the grave. We can run a small engine of the beckoning of the Sacred Beast engine. So that's 3 Dark Beckoning, 1 Chaos, and 1 Opening. Now, what else do we need for that? We need Link Kuriboh, because that's actually very mandatory for it. We also need Curious, because Curious helps get some of our cards out of our deck with extra mills. Then we also need Relinquished Anima, because Anima is another key portion of the deck. Being able to have a Fiend, Cyberse, and Spellcaster Dark Monster is pretty nice, and this allows us to really set any spell traps if we go the Nightmare Griffin route, or we can just do Appaloosa, and we can run some Guard Dragon Pisty in here. Then we're also going to need Dragoonity, and my Discord just reset for some reason. We're going to need a Romulus along with Divine Lance with a, what was it? Phalanx. No, not you, Phalanx. Feel like that's good enough on that forefront. Now, outside of that, let's see what else we can do. Now, back in the day, this deck was just for fusion summoning 5-headed dragons sometimes. Other times, it was just spam the board out with red MDs, with your light pulsars. So there is that. Now, another thing that I do want to run is a small light sworn engine, being Raiden, double light Raiden, charge of the Light Brigade, and Light Sworn. And for the third Light Sworn, actually no, I think we're gonna do triple 3/3, because that fills up some of our lights right there. Now, other cards are in here, so let's get some hand traps real quick. Effect Veiler, because Effect Veiler is one of the best, along with Imperm and Ash Blossom. Now, I don't know how well this deck is gonna work, in my opinion, because it is one of the decks that I don't really have a clue what I'm doing. And that I could say 100%. People really don't have builds for this. So I guess we're gonna do Chaos Creator. No. Chaos Ruler. Because that is a important card. Because we're running the Raiden with the black and white dragon, so we can get into it. And other than that, let's start thinking of other ideas of what we can do. Now, I'm not going to run things like Allure of Darkness because over time it has not become the best of cards, but it is definitely something for sure. Now, we do have some spots left in the main deck, and I feel like if we run a couple Wolves and over one of the Raidens, it would be fine because actually we can run 3 Raiden because we'd rather see Raiden over Wolf, and if we mill the Wolf off the charge, we get a free body on board for extension. And the one card I think I'm gonna cut, I think I'm just gonna cut Divine Lance and Phalanx because there's other things like Noctovision Dragon that we can run that sums itself out from your hand, which is actually very good. And since we're running so many level 8s, we can just run the one Galactic Spiral. So I guess we run Dragon Ravine. Yeah, Dragon Ravine would be good. And that means we can cut something down like, well, I guess we can cut a Raiden. And now for the extra deck. We're definitely going to need an access code, which just got reprinted, which is nice. Then other things, Borreload Savage maybe? Not right. Then let's get some nightmares in here. So we can run Griffin, Unicorn, and Phoenix. Afterwards, Heretic Seal would be an interesting card to end on. Then we're definitely gonna need something else. There's not really much I can do, as we have a lot of the cards already. I guess an option is Minerva. The Exalted Lightsworn, which still needs a reprint. And finally, the last card to put in. This is actually a tough one. The last card to put in. I guess I just run Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. Now, let's see what a test hand is for this, and I know it's not going to do good. We open up a Levianeer with the Raiden, so what we can do, we can activate the Chaos Base, pitching the Raiden. I'm going to just search out the White Dragon, because that's the most optimal one to search right now. We're going to special it out, and then we are going to normal summon out the Raiden. We're going to activate the effect of the Chaos Base, shuffling it back, getting an Ash, and we're going to activate the effect of Raiden, sending the top 2, which is an Ash and that. It's sad that we don't have any extenders to go into, or have, so we're going to go up into the Chaos Ruler, activating Chaos Ruler 1, and White Dragon goes here. So we're going to grab the Black Dragon, wish we didn't open up double Ash Blossom. So right here, we're going to add an Excavated Light, and we're going to be adding the Noctovision. That's actually very good because we get to send in the Galactic Spiral. So after that, we're going to special summon out by banishing the White Dragon to summon the Black Dragon, and we're going to activate the effect of Noctovision. So this gets summoned, and since we have 2 or more, we're going to summon out our little Galactic Spiral. Then I guess we just go straight up into the Heretic Seal, get the draw off of Noctovision, and I really think we should run a rank 8 over the Blackluster Soldier. yeah, let's run a rank 8 over the Blacklisted Soldier. Like a Hope Harbinger. Hope Harbinger. And let's do another test hand. So we open up. This is an interesting test hand. We're going to activate Charge of Light Brigade, Milling 3. We are going to grab out our Raiden. Now, one thing about Light Pulsar and Dark Flare. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing Light and Dark. And once per turn, you can send one dragon monster from your hand and one dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Target one card in either player's graveyard, banish it. So Dark Flare is nice. Then we have Light Pulsar. You can special summon this by banishing the Light and Dark. You can special summon this card from your graveyard by banishing Light or Dark monster from your hand. And you summon it from the graveyard. And when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one level 5 or higher Dark monster, Dark Dragon monster, and special summon it. So that's actually quite useful. We're going to pretty much mill and get rid of our charges. And we get to freely special summon these. So we're going to banish. We banished all 3, or sent all 3 Dark Beckoning Beasts. That's very interesting. We're going to normal summon out the Raiden, who activated its effect, mill 2 more, and we did not get anything else, so that kind of sucks. So we have a interesting hand. We're going to activate the opening, searching out Dark Beckoning Beast. Now this is the full Curious line, where we get the search for this, searching out the Chaos Summoning Beast. And we get to normal summon out this. We're going to go and summon out. Activate this. We're going to discard an Effectivator so we can special summon this back. And we get to summon out the Anima to the Link Zone. And also I'm going to charge a Light Brigade just right now to grab a Raiden. And what did we mill? We milled a Light Pulsar. That could be useful. And now we're going to go up into Curious. Use Curious's effect, and we are going to dump the Galactic Spiral Dragon, or we could dump a Chaos Base if we want. But I'm going to dump the Galactic Spiral because that seems a little more useful. We dump a Charge of Light Brigade, activate this, and we get to banish something like Dark Beckoning Beast. And ending on an Appaloosa tip for 2 is not as good. But we're just going to do one more test hand and see what we could get. So we get an opening, we get a Charge of Light Brigade. I'm just going to charge out and grab this. And we have the Chaos Base engraved, so I think this is going to be a better time. Activating opening. We get to search out our Dark. And we get to normal summon out this Dark. Use its effect to search out Chaos. And I feel like this is why the Chaos Summoning Beast engine is a little better, because we could get things that we need. So like right here, we're going to go into an Anima. This fills our graveyard with 4 total Darks, which is very needed for some of these cards. And we're going to actually send the Galactic Spiral, like always. Curious's effect mills 3, and we sent a red ND. That's actually very good. We're going to banish off the Chaos Summoning Beast and the Light Pulsar to summon this out. And I don't think it works on Synchro Summon or Link Summons. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it does not work like that. But we're going to special summon, going 1 Dark Dragon, 2 Dark, and 3 Dark. Summon this out. We get to shuffle a card from our opponent's hand. Chaos Base, let's hope we hit something. And we hit a White Dragon. This is good. We're going to banish the other Beckoning Beast and summon out the Galactic Spiral. That's actually very good. Only if there was a way to get our little Raiden on board. That's sad. But I guess the next thing we could do, we can link up into Pisty, use the White Dragon's effect, and now we're locked into dragons, which we have some dragons, and we're gonna special out Hope Harbinger, activate Pisty's effect to summon one from the graveyard, red MD. Activate the red enmity, summoning out the Darkest Diablos. Then we get to summon out something like a Romulus, use its effect. Oh, this card's actually good. And activate this, discarding and sending a second copy of Darkest Diablos. And what else can we do? I think that's pretty much it. That's the end of the board, and that was off of a full hand, just all luck. Double Apolloso for 2, we cast Ruler for 1, we get another rip. Off of this, tribute 1 dark monster your opponent places. So that's 2 hand rips, a spell negation, 2 monster negations, and yeah, that's actually pretty nice. 4 cast dragons, they definitely need a structure deck, but it's not going to be coming in 2022. It's going to be coming in 2023. But we'll see what Konami has to do on that. But anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy me rambling and going on. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.